Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on War for Cybertron Trilogy, Earthrise Snapdragon. Now, I found this guy on eBay for basically retail price. And well, considering the prices of Siege and Earthrise figures nowadays, I'm really glad I found him because, well, I mean, just look at this figure. So, yeah. And if you're wondering, I found this guy for basically £30. Now, if only I could find CJ face for like £30, but yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. But well, let's look at this guy's box. Now, of course, we've got the Earthrise packaging, and this was right before Kingdom, so we still have the big window here. So the front, we pretty much just have a good view of the figure. Which was soon diminished in Kingdom with a view of the alternate mode. Got his name, Decepticon Snapdragon. He's number 21 in Earthrise. This side we got a picture of Snapdragon. This side we've got the I guess mural for Earthrise. Of course, we got the Ark crashing before it became a robot in Kingdom. The back we got him in all three modes because, yes, this guy's a triple changer and a headmaster. So here we have his Titan Master partner. And that's pretty much it for the box. Or in fact, seeing how this is an Earthrise figure, there is something else. Because Earthrise's gimmick was pretty much these map figs. Yeah, kind of. I actually forgot about these, but well, if you can see that, it says Biosphere, which I'm pretty sure is the jungle planet from Cybertron. Yeah, normally you press one of the decoders that are pretty much the text spec decoders, but yeah, I can pretty much see it pretty well from here. So yeah. But now we can look at the figure. And we're going to start off in jet mode. And, well, I'm pretty sure this is meant to be based on a SR-71 Blackbird. Or at least it resembles one. I don't know. Like, the original figure was released in the Headmaster era, so the vehicle was, at that time, were pretty much fully made up, so I don't know, this could just be a made-up Cybertronian jet for all we know. But still, I think this looks really nice. So, looking at the nose cone here, of course, we've just got the, I guess this could be the cockpit, although this is where the Titan Master sits. For the actual seating area, just open that up. And we do actually have some painted detail, which I'm pretty sure is the control panels and all that. And yeah, that's some really nice detailing there. Yeah, just trying to get that closed up. Got some blue paint here. Of course, we've got some of the ports where you can plug in blast effects, which they phased out in either Kingdom or Legacy. We've got the tail fins here. Yeah, these are pretty much the arms. But yeah. underneath, you can pretty much see how this transforms. But we do have a landing gear here. So, yeah. And we got some ports under the wings. So, yeah. And for accessories, well, we get these 2 guns. And the instructions say to plug these under the wings. So we're just going to plug these into here. So we got that going. And of course, with this being released in Earthrise, and the Warfare Cybertron trilogy was all about the blast effects, well, we could just take 2 blast effects and just plug them in. I'll just take 2 at random here. There we go. And we can just plug these in. So we've got that. But it kind of also looks like the wingtips here can also take blast effects. I don't know if they can, but they actually can. So the tips of the wings here can also take blast effects if you want. If you want to arm them even more. So there you go. And he also comes with, this is when my tongue stops working, he also comes with a Titan Master. Or, well, it's not called a Titan Master. But, in fact, this guy's not even named, but if you remember the original G1 toy, this is Krunk. So, yeah, here we have Krunk here. And it's your typical Titan Master fare. In fact, if we compare him with a normal Titan Master, for example, here I've got Sound Blaster from Soundwave, or in this case, I'm pretty sure this is Doombox. Yeah, this is slightly different. Like, he's got these little bits on his arms. The feet have these spikes. And of course, the head looks a bit different. So, if we were to briefly talk about Krunk's articulation, well, his arms can't raise fully because of these spike things. And well, the rest is typical Titan Master stuff. But yeah, because of those things on his arms, he can't raise his hands fully like other Titan Masters can. However, if we just get him into a seating position, there we go. We can open this bit up on the jet. We just seat him in. And now he can actually fly the jet. And the landing gear's going back up. But yeah. So he can actually fly Snapdragon. And well, that's pretty much all I have to say about the jet mode. Overall, I really like it. I think this is probably my favorite out of the 3 modes. But of course, with this being a Horrorcon, he does have another mode, which we're going to get into now. I'll just move up the landing gear now. So I'll just get Krunk out. Close these up. Take off the guns. And we can start. So we're just going to untab the arms here. Move them up. Flip the wings forward. You can pretty much just move the tail around like so. Open this up so we can flip this around. we'll get into that when we finish the transformation. Move all this forward. Don't move these bits out yet. They're for robot mode. Take the robot mode chest, untap this. This could be easier said than done. Especially because we're on camera. Wait, take the chest of the robot mode. Move that back. Take these little arms here, move them forward so we can move this down. And then these can just interlock. Take the robot mode hands. Just down and they form claws. So now we've got claws here. Move this up, and this is actually the top drawer of a dinosaur. Orientate these arms. And here we mostly have the dinosaur mode. We just need to take Crunk. And we just need to plug them into here. Which, well, we have to just line its head up, and this can actually be sort of fiddly to do. So I might need to pause the recording to do this. Just see if I can get him in right now. There we go. No pausing, no recording pausing required. You just orientate the legs so they form the bottom jaw. And well, here we have Snapdragon in his second mode, which is some sort of little dinosaur. And yes, he had this second mode in the original toy too, because that was the gimmick of the Horrorcons. Not only were they headmasters, they were triple changes. So the headmaster partner formed the head of the robot and the beast. Although in this case, this guy only forms the lower jaw. So, yeah, we get this little top jaw that folds out, and this guy plugs in, and his legs form the lower jaw. So, yeah. But still, it is cute little dinosaur mode. And honestly, I just think this is really funny looking. And of course, we can plug in the two guns here. They go into these ports here. And well, I'm just trying to let's just look at the head for this guy. Yeah, you can pretty much see he's still in the sitting position. His arms are sort of drooping. Like, he's sort of resting in that cavity there. The legs are the lower jaw, as I keep saying. You can pretty much just see him sitting there. Of course, you can move the legs down to pilot the jaw if you want, but just be careful as to not disengage him. Other bits of articulation are the arms, which can move. The elbows can move on this ball joint. The legs can move around. And he's got knees. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this mode. Overall, I quite like it. Especially the ingenuity of how the Titan Master works in. You could probably use other Titan Masters, but I don't know. I feel like this is specifically designed for the face twist for the robot mode, you know. We can sort of see that there. And of course, on the original toy, this entire headmaster forms the dinosaur head, not just the lower jaw. So, yeah. Well, let's move on to the robot mode. So we'll just take the guns off. We'll break his jaw. And now it's not wanting to come off. There we go. So we'll take Crunk off. There we go. So we'll just fold up these. So just fold up the arms. Disengage the front here. Move these around. And that goes back on like so. Open up this panel. And the entire head just folds around like so, exposing the port plug of the Titan Master. Move this around, but now you actually move these bits up. Oop. So you see these little black bits here? You're going to want to untab them and just move them up so they can slide into these bits here. So if I can actually get this back up. There we go. So just try and slide these into here. Oh, one of those aren't tapped in. And then it just tabs in. And this arm keeps giving me trouble. There we go. And then that just tabs in, which I did off camera. Take the entire nose cone section, split this, spin them around, try and move these up. So if I can just do that. And then that just tabs into there. Once again, that just tabs into a bit on that just tabs into a bit on the leg. Move the feet down so he can stand. Move the claws down so we've got the hands again. Move the shoulders down. Rotate the forearms around 180 degrees. And we're pretty much nearly done. So just take Crunk, fold them up into a head shape. And as they say in Headmasters, head on. And well, here we have Snapdragon in robot mode. And yeah, that's kind of a fun transformation. I mean, there are some fiddly bits, namely trying to get these bits lined up to tie them in, but still, there are some bits that I definitely enjoy, especially the way that the legs transform. And well, having a 360 of this guy. Well, if you remember the original toy, the entire nose cone and cockpit of the jet was just on his back, whereas he had that tucked up into his legs. So yeah, they sort of streamlined the figure. And while looking at the head, which I can just take Crunk off to do. Yeah, I, I, I just love this head sculpt. And well, of course, if you have another Titan Master, for example, let's bring back Doombox. Of course, this guy's compatible with other Titan Masters if you want. And likewise, we can plug Crunk in. Seeing how I've got Soundwave here, he's not going to film it on camera, but we can just plug Crunk into here. He's probably not going to work with the helmet, but well, there you go. So yeah, this is a full-on Titan Master. So if you've got other Titans Return figures, then this guy's going to work with them. So this guy basically doubles as both an Earthrise figure and a Titans Return figure. So yeah. Now just plugging in his weapons. Well, we can of course just plug one into the back here. Of course, there's like ports everywhere, but we're just gonna plug these into his hands. There we go. And of course, we can just plug in some blast effects here. So we can have him firing. Or of course, we can just plug these into his feet if you want. If you want him like, I know, if you want him in an aerial pose and you want him with a rocket boost or something, then there you go. And of course, this is before they phased out the getting shot, I don't know, boils or pimples if you want. You can plug this on one of the random ports on him. So you can do that. So you can make it look like he's getting shot at. I don't know why they got rid of these, because these are kind of fun. You know, it's like sometime in like what, wave 2 or 3 in Kingdom that they stopped this. And they're just completely absent in Legacy, aside from the reissues, like not counting like Galvatron and, for example, they're completely gone in their Legacy. Not counting like the retools of previous figures, the Soundwave, for example. They're just not there in Legacy. Even though they've got kept the 5mm ports and the blast effects and all that. They've somehow decided that figures getting shot at and the ports for them on random spots is not okay anymore. I don't know why. But anyway, looking at random details, I really like the 2 Decepticon insignias on his chest. I'm not sure if that was like something that the cartoon did, because this guy only appeared in like what, 3 episodes in the original show, where he basically nearly kills Daniel. Yeah, it's like maybe this is something in the Headmaster's show. Maybe like the toy had it with stickers. I can't remember, but I still think it looks cool. So, yeah. And well, for this guy's articulation, well, of course, he can sort of look side to side. Just be aware that this is a Titan Master, so the head can come off. The arms can, of course, move. Just be wary of the wings getting in. Be wary of the wings getting in the way of the back. He can T-pose. Thankfully, these knobs don't get in the way of the head. He's got elbows. This can swivel, of course, due to transformation. Nothing at the rest of it, just can move down. So if you want to like give him a sword, just kind of move down. But of course, that's for transformation. Waist swivel. You can kick forward. You can kick back that far. He's got knees. Got a fly swivel. Can do the splits. Really good ankle pivot, and he can move his toe, and he can sort of move his heel. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say about this guy. Complaints? Well, not that many. I do find that these cockpit sections are kind of fiddly when transforming him. But, I mean, really, I think that's the only complaint I can think of. That's in trying to get these bits, like, moved down for the dinosaur mode, and trying to get the head tabbed in for the dinosaur mode. Those are pretty much the only complaints I can think of, because, well, I think this is a really good figure. I don't have Ape Face, but I think pairing him with Ape Face makes for a really good modern version of the Horrorcon duo. Although I do hear that Ape Face has some really weird, like, nylon plastics, so yeah, that does make me a bit more hesitant on getting him, especially seeing how, you know, aftermarket prices and all that. But, well, with Snapdragon here, do I recommend him? Well, I mean, if you don't have him, that is. Absolutely. This is a really good figure. I mean, like, all three modes look amazing. Like, I just love how this guy looks. And, well, if you don't have Ape Face, then you could maybe do what Air Force did with this guy by making him a mercenary. Because, yeah, the Air Force mobile game pretty much just made this guy a mercenary who works with either the Autobots or Decepticons. I might do that. Like, that might be my headcanon, or I might just say, I don't know, like, Ape Face hasn't arrived yet. I don't know. Oh, but yeah, probably not gonna get Ape Face for quite a while, because, you know, aftermarket and all that weird nylon stuff. But for a Snapdragon here, this is a really good figure that if you don't have and are back collecting the War for Cybertron trilogy, I definitely do recommend that you get. So yeah. So this has been my review on Earthrise Snapdragon, and this is Charlie Young signing off.